number one, it will ensure food security in our country, which is critical, which is very, very important. We cannot afford to keep on importing food from abroad. We have to be self-sustainable in terms of agricultural production.
Right.
The population of our young people is nearly 65% of the entire population in the country. Right. These are the people with energy, with a lot of strength, and the skills that we give them will then be able to translate to high agricultural production of agricultural crops, you know, that will be sold not only within, but will also assist with exports. So we are changing that perception, and that's the reason why the government is plowing in a lot of resources in TVETs so that our young people can then gain the skills, the knowledge that they require on agricultural production.
Speaking of, changing perspectives, you've spoken about how agriculture could be the saving grace of our country. Now, around 70% of the country is arid and semi-arid, right? When it comes to innovation promotion, irrigation is, one of the solutions that the government is trying to take up. However, is irrigation, the debate is always, is irrigation the solution? When it comes to promoting innovation and funding innovation, when it comes to skills development, how exactly is the State Department going about this?
Okay, so we're encouraging our young people who are undertaking, science-related courses, like at Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. Egerton University has also been strong on matters agriculture, in training our young people on agriculture. So it's smart agriculture that we are going for. It's a combination of technology and, of course, the arable land that we have, the agricultural environment that obtains in our country. In semi-arid areas, areas that are extremely dry, we want to encourage our young people in those areas. Again, using technology, using the skills that they're able to acquire, to go into matters, harvesting of rainwater, for example. Of late, we've received a lot of rainfall in the country. Is it possible for us to harvest it so that then we can use the water that we've been able to harvest for irrigation? Right. And you see, irrigation can be used for short-term crops. It doesn't have to be long-term crops. Right. There are several short-term crops that actually pay well. And therefore, we're encouraging even our young people in those areas that traditionally are assumed not to be areas that are conducive in terms of agricultural production, by making use of technology, by making use of the skills that they're able to acquire, still they can be able to produce a lot.
Right. And it's just, encouraging innovation, encouraging technology, especially when we're doing things that we've always been doing, but for more productivity. Now we're seeing that hospitality is around 9.6%, automotive repairs is about 8.8%, and medical is at about 67.3%. These are the statistics for TVET skills needed by enterprises. But let's look at, education. And when it comes to after graduation, what exactly do people usually do? Now, to just have a little bit of, perspective, the education sought by employers for degree is 43.8%, for TVETs is 34.9%. Quite close, but not close enough. As the State Department of Labor and Skills Development, what would you say? What exactly should be prioritized, degree or TVETs?
TVETs should be prioritized.
Right.
If we are to industrialize our economy, we have to put a lot of focus on TVETs. And I can assure you, with the strategies that we've put in place, the percentage for TVET will surpass degrees.